What's up everyone and welcome back to the MMA Insight. Rampage Jackson spoke out today about the situation between his son, Raja, and wrestler Syko Stu. Rampage said he heard this wasn't the first time Stu did something quote-unquote drunk to a fan backstage. He also said Stu is lucky he wasn't there when he hit Raja in the head with a beer can.
Syko Stu?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little... Oh, you don't show it?
On Instagram, Rampage reposted a fake headline going around that claims Raja has been booked for another indie wrestling show. Along with it, he wrote, "The cops won't get him, so it's time for street justice." In the caption, Rampage wrote, "This has gone too far. I'm sick of being quiet and letting all the low IQ people fall for the clickbait. Yes, my son took things too far, and I'm pissed at him for being a piece of and the way he handled it. But if Syko Stu wasn't drunk and wouldn't have hit my son over the head with a real beer can while he was live streaming on his own stream, then Knox wouldn't have felt like they had to make things right by letting Raja get his quote-unquote get back in the ring. If my son would have just went to the police when the beer can incident happened and the whole event could have gotten shut down and he could have sued. But no, my son is not as smart as I'd like for him to be. Now my family and I are getting racist threats because of all the misinformation being posted so content creators can get paid from viewers. People actually think my son just snuck in a ring in front of a live audience and picked up Syko Stu without permission to be there. Get smart, people. It was staged, but Raja took it too far. He only shook his head and accepted Syko Stu's drunken apology because they said he could get in the storyline. He was told he could quote-unquote him up. I have witnesses that says this isn't the first time that Syko Stu had done some drunk backstage to a fan. Now we have the backstory that my son attacked an innocent military vet with PTSD. Like my son knew everything about the man that came up from behind him and hit him, and then asked him to sell it. I have other kids to protect and I don't take kindly to threats. I'm not scared of prison or dying for my kids, and calling me names won't hurt my feelings. My son should face the consequences for going too far. He knows better. That's why he didn't tell me anything about the storyline. But Syko Stu is lucky I wasn't there when he hit my son over the head with a beer can a day after he got a concussion from sparring the day before. I wouldn't have cared if a bunch of pro wrestlers would have jumped me. I'm a father first. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Let's all learn a lesson. Keep your damn hands to yourself. If you get paid to do fake fighting, don't disrespect people that do this for real. Now I put myself in this DM me now. Comment down below what you think about this Rampage Jackson post. And before we continue, make sure to leave a like on the video to help support the channel. Sean O'Malley sent Aljamain Sterling a DM after his unanimous decision win over Brian Ortega.
O'Malley sent me a message.
Oh, yeah.
Let me read it. This way he wrote me.
Holy you look good. Nasty job. Creative. Strong, beautiful performance. Wow.
I just liked it.
Aljo just likes it. You're an
I was like, I don't
nicest message. Aljo just double taps.
What am I supposed to say? Like,
Bro, like,
Thanks, bro.
I should have said, take my picture off his cast. He's got my head on his.
New footage has surfaced of Islam Makhachev training for his upcoming welterweight title fight against Jack Della Maddalena. Fans quickly notice that he looks strong and ready as he prepares for his move up to 170.
Поспешил ты со съемками, мне кажется. Поспешил со съемками, Джамблат.
Last week, Dricus du Plessis' coach, Morn Visser, said they would need 6 months to fix the mistakes Dricus made against Khamzat Chimaev, but Dominic Cruz gave his take and explained why he doesn't think 6 months is enough.
But in regards to DDP, you know, he had a great statement. It was a long statement about how he is going to approach this loss. Do you think he can come back and get that belt back?
He says 6 months, I'll fill some gaps. But I mean, when I look at that, that's not 6 months. He didn't separate one time, like nothing.
Right.
Not even. His legs weren't getting involved from his back. He's just never been put on his back that long, I don't think. And you have to have an offense from the bottom in order to get up. If your job when you get taken down is just to get up and escape, that's kind of defensive in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're on the bottom and you're getting held down, you have to have some sort of like offensive attack from the bottom. Like you need to go for a single leg. You need to be able to like off balance to get to a double leg. You need to be able to off balance to create space and then get to a front headlock. And then you have to create some sort of offense from the bottom, some sort of attack so that the person on top of you stops blanketing you. And he couldn't really create that. And I don't know, when you look at the differential in that particular fight, it just looked like two completely different level of fighters.
Yeah.
Because the separation wasn't there. Now, if I could say DDP got away one time around, I would have a totally different thing to say, but he didn't, and he couldn't. He couldn't get away once. He couldn't separate once.
Robert Whittaker explained why he's picking Jack Della Maddalena to beat Islam Makhachev at UFC 322 and remain the UFC welterweight champion.
Very tricky. But you know what? I'm going to go Jack. I reckon,
Yep.
well, okay. Okay, obviously I'm going Jack.
Everyone knows we always
Obviously I'm going
Aussie.
Jack.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
when I said at that time just then, that was objective. Okay? That was objective. Okay.
As you can be.
Because I think Jack has that X factor. I think he has the gut, the grit, the determination to fight the takedowns, to fight the ground, the takedown attacks that Islam is going to go for. And I think in a striking fight, straight up, Jack is better. I think he wins in the hands.
Yeah.
I think Jack's got the better game to strike over 5 rounds than Islam does as well, especially if Islam is trying to go for takedowns during the fight. I think, and this is people sleep on Jack's grappling game. They sleep on his jiu-jitsu. I don't think Islam is going to be as like gun-ho with the takedowns as everybody believes, because Jack has that level of offense off his back. I think he's got better hands, especially over 5 rounds with the longer arms and the reach, especially considering Islam's going to be trying to close that distance to get closer. Jack's tight fighting is so high level.
Mm-hmm.
Mate, honestly, skill-wise, I think they both have their strengths. I don't think either one of them is overly superior in any which way. Like, yes, Islam would be a better wrestler, but Jack has the grappling to kind of threaten that. Not to mention, I think he's got the type boxing to make him pay for anything he doesn't pull off well.
Tom Aspinall's father shared that he wouldn't mind if Tom decided to retire from MMA and explained why he feels that way.
You and Tom have a vision of when you've made it, of like, that's the point, son. And
yeah, when he retires.
Yeah.
When he gets out of it healthy. That's all I'm bothered about. You know, he's made some money now. Could get out of it now if he wanted to and do something else. He still wants to prove a bit more, and I'm still active enough to keep doing it with him. So when he wants to get out, he can get out. It won't bother me if he packs in tomorrow. Just what we do together, this. Find something else to do together. He's got 3 kids. I can do loads of stuff with them. So, still got loads of stuff to do, hopefully.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to MMA Analysts and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one from John B9507. Why blame Rampage? He can't control what his 25-year-old kid does. That's so ignorant. The second one from Tex Rockarusa 1862 says, problem with Rampage is he's gotta play the race card instead of responding to what really happened happened with empathy, respect, and prayers. And the last one is from N3XUS1138, says the fact that he's sitting there with a wig on streaming this crap using it for clicks shows that how seriously he's taking it and why that kid turned out like that. And so many other signs in that short video. Those were the top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up. See you in the next video.